Welcome to Unit 5 and this is lesson 3 and 4, analyzing the relationship between dependent and independent variables. Then we will learn to graph representation for dependent and independent variable, and this is course of Math 2024 grade 6 first term. Let's get started. Okay, now first to learn, we have some question here. How can you evaluate an algebraic equation? How can you evaluate? What is the meaning of evaluate? An equation. Evaluate an equation, that's mean to find the value. We have an example here. Y equal 2x plus 1. This is an equation, right? Okay. This equation, to find the value of it, that's mean to substitute x with any number, then you will find the value of y. Okay. Now if you substitute x by 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever, any number, okay, then you will find a different value each time. By the way, can you define what are independent variable and what's the dependent variable? We know that x is the independent variable and y is the dependent variable. What does that mean? This means that you substitute x to find the value of y. Substitute x by any number, then you will find the value of y. Now we have to find this equation value by substituting x equal 0, then x equal 1, then x equal 2. Okay, if x equals 0, then y equal what? Just I will replace x with 0. Now y equal 2 by x, x here 0 plus 1 equal what? 2 by 0 equals 0. 0 plus 1 equal 1. Next, x equal 1, the independent variable, then y equal what? 2 by x, 2 by 1 plus 1. 2 by 1 equal 2. 2 plus 1 equal 3. Last one, I have x equal 2, then y equal what? Equal 2 by x plus 1, x equal 2, so 2 by 2 plus 1. 2 by 2 equal 4, 4 plus 1 equal 5. Now I have three values of x, and I know that x is the independent variable, right? then and y the dependent variable. Okay, okay. I can write these values of x and y as ordered pair. We studied ordered pair the last year, x and y between parentheses. Okay, we called this form as ordered pair. Okay, what does that mean? This means that every time I substitute x by any value, then I will find a different value of y, as this case, and next one, and next one. Now I have three values. When I substitute x by 0, I find the value of y 1. When x equal 1, I find y equal what? Equal 3. When I substitute x equal 2, I find the value of y equal 5. Now I have 3 ordered pair, and I can write it in a table by the x value and y value. I have 3 values. I substitute x first time with 0 and 1 and 2. 0 and what? 0 and 1. That means 0x, 1y. 1 and 3, 1 and 3. 2 and 5, 2 and 5. Okay? Every case, this ordered pair, ordered pair, ordered pair. Now, I am doing evaluating the equation. Okay? Also, I can do something else. What? We can graph these ordered pairs on a coordinate plane. We remember that we studied coordinate plane in the previous year, grade 5, okay, as we have coordinate called x coordinate, right? And I can write x here. Also, I have another coordinate as y. Note with me, what's y and what's x? Always x is what is the independent variable, and y is the dependent variable, right? It's always x is the independent and y is a dependent variable. Okay? Okay. Our last equation was y equal to x plus 1. X independent and y dependent or depend on the value of x. Every time I change x value, I find a different value of y. Okay, okay. Note with me this figure. If I find something like that, x equal to y plus 1. Yeah. That's mean what? That's mean y here is the independent variable and x is the dependent variable. Okay, it's no matter about x or y, maybe z and f, maybe l and j, maybe b and c. Okay, but the end of that I put always the independent variable on x-axis and the dependent variable on the vertical axis. Okay, you know also that we find our coordinate plan something like that, right? Okay, note with me, after we draw the x-axis and y-axis, we can write here, this is the origin point. Don't forget, this is origin point, right? Okay, that means that's equal 0, not 0 on x-axis, also 0 on y-axis. So this point coordinate is 0 and 0, 0x and 0y. After 0 on x-axis we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. On y-axis after 0 we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. Okay? Okay. Now we draw table before we have x and y. We have three values of x, 0, 1, 2, right? When we put x with 0, y equal 1. When x equal 1, I find the value of y equal what? Equal 3. And 2 with what? With 5. Right? Yeah? This one. Okay? Okay, now I can graph this value on the coordinate plane, okay, as x0 with y1. Start with x. Where is x0? Here. And y what? 1. So start with 0 on x-axis and move to what value of 1 on y-axis. So this is the first point, and this point coordinate is 0 and 1, right? Okay, again 1 and 3, 1 on x-axis and 3 on y-axis. So this point 1 and 3. Okay, next one, 2 and 5, 2 on x-axis and 5 on y-axis, 2 and 5. Now we have 3 point. We have 3 point, right? Right. Now I will match them together. Look with me. Look. Yes, this way. Now I match the first with the second with the third, and we have some extent here. Why I did this extended line here? Okay, note with me, if I put here 3, I will find another value of y. If we put 4, we will find another value of y. 5 will be another value. That means this line is infinite, will continue, okay, in the same direction, just we have some points, just match them and have some extend line. It's not end. Okay. Another thing, we call x values as input and y values as output. What does it mean? X value is input. This is the independent variable, and the output is the dependent variable, right? X and y. Okay. Now, with the first example here, evaluate, this means find the value of each of the following for x equal 5. That means substitute x equal what? Equal 5 in each equation. First equation here we have y equal 2x. So the independent x and the dependent y. So y equal what? 2x. That means 2 by x. X equal 5. So 2 by 5 equal 10. So the value of the equation here, y equal 10. Next one, b. Y equal x plus 4.1. Okay, when I substitute x equal 5, y equal what? X will be 5 plus 4.1. Okay, 5 plus 4.1 equal 9.1. Okay, now third one, y equal 3x plus 10. 3x has been 3 pi x. X equal 5 plus 10 equal what? 3 pi 5 equal 15 plus 10 equal 25. Last one, y equal half plus x. Substitute x equal 5, so y equal half plus 5. Half plus 5 equal 5 and half. Okay. Next example, write an equation. You will write the equation. Use variables of what? Use variables x and y. We have some equation. We have x and y, where x is the independent variable. So if x is the independent of values, so y of course will be the dependent variable. Okay. Now write the equation. Multiply by 3. Multiply by 3. What does that mean? Multiply by 3. Is the independent or the dependent? Of course the independent. Multiply by 3 and substitute x equal evaluate y. So y is the dependent. Y is the dependent. Y equal what? Multiply by 3. What I will multiply by 3? X. So equal 3x. Now our equation will be y equal 3x. Really, I did it as x is the independent and y is the dependent. Now substitute x equal 4.2 and evaluate y. So for x equal 4.2, then y equal what? 3 by 4.2. Okay. Now to multiply here, easy one, right? Okay. Multiply 3 by 4, 3 by 4.2. That's easy as algorithm way. Okay. 3 by 2 equals 6. 3 by 4 equal 18 or 12, right? And don't forget the decimal point after one digit. So the value of the equation when x equal 4.2 equal 12.6. Now we have example 3. Also write an equation. Use variable x and y. Note with me, x what? The independent. So y will be the dependent variable. Okay, so our equation will be y equal something. Okay, now because y is the dependent and x is the, here we may have x, okay, after the equal sign. Okay, what is the equation? Add 3 to what? To x. So our equation y equal x plus 3. Add 3 to what? To the independent variables x. Okay, and substitute x equal what? Equal half to find the value of y. What he did what? He write y equal half. Why half? Half is the value of x plus 3. 3 and half equals 3 and half. Okay. Now go to example number 4. Example 4. He asked to write an equation. Okay, he need an equation as x and y the variables. X is the independent and y the dependent variable. Okay. But what's the equation? Multiply by 2. That means the equation is y equal 2x. Y equal 2x. Okay. But and add 3 after multiply the independent x by 2, add 3 plus 3, then substitute by x by what? By 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We have 4 values for x, then I will have 4 values for y. Note with me, if x equal 1, then y equal what? So I will replace x with 1, so y will be equal to by 1 plus 3, that's equal 2 by 1 equal 2 plus 3 equal 5. If x equal 2, 2 by 2 plus 3, 2 by 2 equal 4 plus 3 equals 7. If x equal 3, 2 by 3 plus 3 equal what? 2 by 3 equals 6 plus 3 equal 9. Last one, x equal 4, 2 by 4 plus 3 equal 2 by 4 equal 8 plus 3 equal 11. Now I can fill in the table. So what's the values of x? I have x with 1, 2 and 3 and 4. When x equal 1, I find y equal 5. When x equal 2, I find y equal 7. When equal 3, x equal 3, I find the value of y equal 9. And last one, if x equal 4, I find the value of y equal 11. Now I make the ordered pair x and y. Okay? Note with me. After that he said, and record your result in a table. Okay, I made the table. Then represent the table on graph. Coordinate plane. Right? I will draw x-axis and y-axis, and you will find some lines like that in your notebook, right? this is parallel to x-axis, and another will be parallel to y-axis. Like that. Okay. Always x-axis is the independent variable and y is the dependent variable. Now we have origin point 0 and 0, of course, but I need to write numbered line as numbered line. Start from 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Also the same thing on y-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and so on. Okay, I just need on x-axis until 4. We have 6 here. On y-axis I need till 11. I had 11 here. It's okay, that's enough. Now let's graph. First pair, 1 and 5. Not with me. 1 and 5. 1 on x and 5 on y. It's the first point. 2 and 7. 2 on x and move to 7 on y. 3 and 9. 3 on x and 9 on y-axis. 4 and 11. Start with 4 on x-axis and 11 on y-axis. You will find your point. Now we have 4 points. The first one is 1 and 5. Next one, 2, 7. Third one, 3 and 9. Last one, 4 and 11. Now just match this point. Match this point. Sorry, just one line. Okay, maybe use line case like that, but not with me. We said before I can put another values of x. Maybe as 0, I can put 0. Okay, 0, and may I put 5, 6, and so on. And every value of x I will find different values of y. So now you need to make this line without end. No here, not here. Just extend it up and down. Okay. Let's start from y and no end up. Okay, now it's turn to check your understanding, if you got this lesson idea or not. Check your understanding. First question, evaluate each of the following for x equal 4. Now x is the independent, right? Find the value of y, the dependent variable. So y equal what? Half x plus 2, x equal what? Equal 4. Half, delete x and put 4 plus 2, half 4. Half by 4 over 2 over 2. Over 2 equal 1, over 2 equal what? Equal 2. Now I have 1 by 2 equal 2 plus what here? Plus 2, that's equal 4. So the value of the equation when x equal 4 equal 4. Now y equal 3x plus 1. So 3 by x equal 4 plus 1 equal 3 by 4 equal 12 plus 1, that's equal 13. Now when x equal 4, this equation evaluation equal 13. Question number 2, write an equation using the variable x and y. I will use x and y, where x is the independent, so y is the dependent. Now, what's the equation? The equation is multiply by 3. Multiply what? Multiply x, that's mean 3x. And add 4, that's mean plus 4. Okay? What's the value of this equal what? We have equation equal y. Right? Multiply by 3, he talking about x. And add 4, okay. But all of these equal what? Equal the dependent, equal y. Because x is the independent. So all of these equal y. So now first part of the equation, of the question, we write the equation. Okay, after that, and substitute x by 0 and 1. You need to find if x equal 1 and if x equal, so start with 0 and 1, then y equal what? Then y equal what? If x equals 0, so y equals 3 by 0 plus 4. 3 by 0 equals 0, 0 plus 4 equals 4. And here y equal 3 pi, x equal 1. So put here 1 plus 4. 3 pi 1 equals 3. 3 plus 4 equals 7. So we have two order pair. We have when x equals 0, we find the value of y 4. When x equals 1, we find the value of y equals 7. Now I have two ordered pair. Now, and by 0, 1 and 2. Sorry, we have another value of x, 2. It's okay. 3 by 2 plus 4. 3 by 2 equals 6. 6 plus 4 equals 10. Now the third one is 2. And what's the value of y? 10. Okay. Now record your result in table. You need to make this table. Quick table. We have x and y. Okay. Change color. Okay, x values 0, 1, 2. 0, 1 and 2. The value of y 4, 7, 10. 4, 7 and 10. Okay, after that represent the table on graph. He give us this coordinate plane. Now start with what? 0 and 4. 0 and 4, the first point. 0 and 4. Next one, 1 and 7. Start with 0 and 4. Now 1 and 7. 1 on x-axis and 7 on y-axis. That's 1 and 7. Last one, 2 and 10. 2 and 10. Here, 2 and 10. Note with me when I draw the line. It should be a straight line with your ruler. Here we start with from the y-axis, so start with the first point and go up with no end, and go up with no end, and the start from the y-axis, okay, or x-axis, whatever. Okay, now we reach to the end of our lesson. Okay, explanation part. Now this is the explanation part. Our next part will be exercise. Okay, will be exercise on lesson 3 and 4 of unit 5. Okay, thank you. See you.